would also like to talk about jumping. Jumping into the unknown is one of the hardest things for people to do. I understand. I understand it's scary. I understand it's scary to leave the comfort zone. You'd rather stay sometimes in a, you think you are safe in, because you have a house and you have a boyfriend and you have you think you have safety, security, but actually it's the opposite. You have the entity inside your bed. You gotta understand that staying with in a toxic relationship with a man that's, or a woman, but I work mainly with women, that is not treating you well, you are basically living with an entity, and that is very unsafe. Because when I go into these energies, they're not even human anymore, because most souls that didn't do works on themselves, they have actually already left the plane, the earth plane, because I guess they're moving to new planets where you still have karma and the karma cycle. Because what I've been seeing for the last, when I look into the souls, many people come with still toxic relationships. And when I go into those souls, the souls are no longer there, and these are actually just empty bodies holding entities. The entities are usually reptilian or others. Like 2 days ago, another person had pain in her left arm, and that's the feminine. And what I could see is an entity attack, but actually that wasn't a reptilian. It was just looking like many insects. So that is the attack on the feminine, and you can and you should put boundaries. What is boundaries? You put like a dome on yourself. You can put a dome on yourself. First of all, you take the sword of Archangel Michael, you cut all the cords, and then you put this dome. Anybody can do it. Next step, of course, is to leave the space. You're not safe in that space. Now, if you're staying there because you're afraid you won't make it outside, then it's funny, because it's the opposite. It's actually the staying there is the unsafe part that could kill you. I have seen women die in relationships. First of all, I know that my mother had cancer. I wasn't a shaman back then, but I know that I see it. I saw it, how it happened. It's like you're dying to get out of a relationship, or you have so much, you have been cut off so much of your own power that you think you won't manage out there, because they cut you off of all your powers, and then you stay there, and actually the relationship literally kills you. Because if you're from the light and they are with the darkness, they are working for the dark. Like, I even saw people working for robots. Like, you could work for many dark places, like not only reptilian but robots. One time I saw I had robotic like pieces of metal inside myself, because I interacted with somebody that worked with the robots. Interacting, I mean intimately. There is so much going on the other dimension that people don't know. And when I talk about it, people can say I'm crazy. And it's funny because a friend of mine told me that yesterday. When I'm with 3D people, they think I'm weird, and because I have the inner child, very, very sensitive, she takes it, she can take it as an insult, but actually that's a compliment, because I can see what they can't see. So most people are not open to that. They're just like, they like to judge. Most people, the first thing they do out of fear is they judge. So they can push that away. When actually, if they were more open to seeing themselves and to seeing how they are like automatic pilots, like they're puppets, you know. That's how the world works. The corona, hello. That's people out of fear taking vaccines, thinking that's gonna save them, when the vaccine is actually there to kill them. Like, most people are thinking upside down because of the programming, the conditioning, the matrix, the programming is very upside down to the truth. When I started jumping, doing these jumps, left Rome with like nothing, afraid because of my conditioning. It's only the conditioning. The fear is always, it's just the mind, blah, blah, blah. Get it. The mind is just like a computer talking all the time. And it will say anything that doesn't allow you to expand or to go with your soul or do something new, get out of your comfort zone, which is always for the best, because it's these jumps out of the comfort zone that actually allow you to receive what you're truly worth, etc. So I left with nothing, Rome, and I had to start working for the light, like the apostles, like, back then, Saint Peter and Paul, that were also very the apostles, leaving with the Christ consciousness message and being protected until they were not. But it is like a miracle after miracle after miracle when you work with the light. But few are the people that are willing to do these jumps because they're scared. But when they do them, they get so much power in their faith. Oh my God, look at this little mermaid. She's so cute over there. There is a little mermaid. Oh my gosh, she's like an inner child of a mermaid, and she's showing me what my inner child just wants to do, to go in the water. So the one person that didn't want to do the jump, she's a great goddess, and she did the jump. That was my main, sorry, I'm Gemini speaking, so I'm all over the place. She did the little jump. I told her it's gonna come, like, don't listen to the mind, don't listen to my, if your mind, just say, who is it thinking, who is it saying it's not possible, who is it? If you use either the who is it, or you just observe it, just know this is not the real you. It's not, it's just an ego. It's something we took, like, and you know what, it doesn't even matter if this thing goes away, dies, it doesn't matter, because it's not real. It's not the real us. So so happy that she did do the little jump of saying, yes, I'm not staying in this toxic relationship anymore. I had enough. And then she got help immediately from the government in France. But she saw that the divine is with her. We are not alone. We're never alone, especially if we're in service. We are never alone. I had to learn that again and again, because I had to jump all the time, be in service and be very, it's not dependent on other people, but I was depending on, it's like help was sent to me. Then I would develop a dependence. Even now I have I think I need somebody. And then I'll give them my power, and then it's all the time. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody. That is my lesson. They need you. Okay, my friend is back, so I'll end this video. Have a beautiful day and jump. Don't believe the mind, just jump, 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 jump.